Nargis,
Hey,
been a
good morning.
while. Oh, nice to see you.
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, how
Oh,
are you?
good, good. I'm doing good. I hope you guys are doing good as well.
Yeah. What do you think for the last week of extremely low volume? You're looking to head towards September too before really making bigger commitments in the market?
Yeah, definitely. I'm playing cautious because the price is still hovering around 62.41. It hasn't broken that. It tries to come towards that, but it hasn't broken that and did anything below that as yet. But it is not even able to go over 6,500. So we are, in a kind of 200-point range. So that needs to be resolved if it wants to do anything, either break 62.41 and come down, or uh, here, actually, it's already done. This is the half cycle, 62.41 for 7,569. So anything happening above this, it puts us in a little bit, doing a little bit more higher towards the cycle. The only thing is how much, because the way it has been going, this was April, and since then, no break, 4 months. This is a nice, this is not even a hammer. It's a kite with a very long tail, and then no break since then, right? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe, 6,500, 66.30 or so, and then we can see something. Another thing is, this is August is ending, and we'll be having quad witching next month. So at best, we can expect a little bit of volatility. Market is pricing in the interest rate cut, and I think Powell also hinted on Friday about it. So that's where, suddenly the market reversed 90 points, and we closed 64 something, but still not able to go above this line, basically 64.90, 6,500, and that's where it's hanging around. So what happens above this line can take us somewhere to, 6,500 to 6,700 range, as I've pointed here. um but it is still, I feel personally it's very tired, and it's just simple algo reactions. The moment it tries to come towards 62.41, it automatically, it's a, what do you call, the bouncer jump. And as such, I feel like there's a lot of discrepancy, in the sense like NQ already hit its cycle 24,337
Right.
here.
Right.
24,337, it is done. And overall, when all this was happening, your mag 7 was kind of lagging. They were not in sync with each other, neither with the Nasdaq itself. So it was mostly the ES and NQ doing their job, in their own worlds, happy world, and probably they were in the Mars, and rest of us in the on the Earth. So nothing much happened, and now again it is trying to, uh, again it comes back on 800, 22,800, 2,300, and it, boom, it bounces back, and nothing is
In
happening.
your memory, is this the first time we've made new highs in S&Ps without the Nasdaq? How long has it been since this has happened?
I think this has happened, at least in my memory, it has happened 2 or 3 times, if I recall.
What did
Um,
it lead to? The Nasdaq playing catch up, or it was a market tell for a correction?
Generally, I would say market tell for a correction, but this is like, year end coming. So it is possible that we may not see a big move back, maybe not until the first quarter of next year or somewhere there, because, it is not just about stock market, it is about how Trump looks, in terms of all the front. So, and this is this stock market is his very passionate project. So um anything, um any drastic move may not come suddenly where he may doesn't look good in terms of giving back returns, or the economy is not great or something like that. That's my personal opinion. And that's what I think the interaction between algos and what he's been trying to do has been happening. All the time it was like, okay, no, we need interest cut, it's not happening, it's not happening. And the moment we felt maybe August, September, we could see some pullback so that the last quarter can be a little bit better, the Santa can come in gracefully. We again said, okay, September will see an interest rate cut, and 62.41, that zone again bounced back. So the whole point is, who needs to look good in the shorter term, at least? That's how I'm thinking. And I'm just following the numbers, what is happening above 62.41 and how much and what will happen. I don't see any weakness coming in until it loses 62.41. And that also for how long they wanted to let it go until, a certain time. At least the first year, hey, first year I came in, I did so much and this and that, the whole world is all of that. And see, look at the stock market, it's gone up, I've got the interest rate down. So I think the narrative will be that versus, what should happen, in my opinion.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand it. Um, you want to try it again? Because I'm getting like some mixed messages.
Okay.
It's weakening, it's acting weak, but yet it's just, your last statement lost me.
Okay.
Um,
So what I'm trying to say is, since this is the first year of presidency,
oh, okay.
maybe they'll just, let it go and then do something probably first quarter of next year or so,
Yeah.
because up till
Who
now,
who are they? Who are they?
they, oh, let me know when you find it.
Okay, well, who are they?
Yeah, I don't know who they are, but whoever has written the algorithms, basically, the algorithms react exactly at the precise points. So I'm hoping it has been written in a very precise manner to, um, do the changes. It is definitely neither fundamental analysis nor technical analysis. So at least my numbers do honor, or at least I still get the guidance from them. So I feel, yeah.
You getting
I
any
feel the
guide? You getting any guidance in the dollar?
dollar was 97, I think. Yeah, 97. It was there. Remember last time we talked, it may go till, 96, 97. It is still here. And now the whole point will be to go over 100 back again. So 96.37 was its low. Now it's in this whole last consolidation zone. So, I was thinking, but it went till almost halfway between these green and orange, and it is trying to stay around 97. Again, unless 97 breaks, it won't see 95 or 93. So this definitely needs to go 97 and stay below so that it has a chance to come towards 93. But right now it's just chopping. This was a big chop, January 2015 to 22. That's 7 years of chop. So definitely a strong demand. um, and it's just, hovering around 97. Let's see if, yeah, yeah, so it is basically lower highs. See, high, lower high, and then back down. So next we have to see if the pattern is still yet to come down till, this was 89, 90, closer to that. And then from there goes and does a lower high. So just doing the pattern versus there. So basically, 104, 105, and 97. That's where it is chopping most of the time, and it needs to decide whether it wants below 97 or above 104.
So,
That's what.
okay. So, do you structure trade like you buy it here and you get out under 97?
Yes, that can be done. That I haven't traded DXY, or
Okay.
directly at least, but I just use them mostly for directions. I mostly trade ES, NQ, RTY, RDY. Yes, RDY, I felt it was doing something good. 6
Oh
months.
yeah, the Russell's been outperforming.
Yes, because it has been lagging a lot, and this blue line has been rejecting for a very long time. Here also in December 2020, 21, nothing happened. It tried here last year, November, December, but smacked down again trying. This would be the, I don't know, third try, ideally, considering this is one zone. Second zone, this will be the third zone. So ideally, it needs to be above 2,500 to go towards this 28 and 3,000, and definitely above 2,319, approximately there, and then at least stay there to capture 2,500. Then we can see some nice move here. Actually, this week we have a lot of cloud earnings, CrowdStrike, Okta, MongoDB, Snowflake. So probably this may do well because Nasdaq earnings is done, and anyways, um, Netflix and Meta is not doing anything. Only thing is Nvidia.
Okay,
People are waiting on that.
I saw you had a chart. So they have earnings Wednesday. What are the levels that are important to you?
Nvidia, yeah, Nvidia is this black line 153. That is where it had trouble before exiting, and now it has exited. It is above it, but it's having trouble around 184. So, and then there's a fight for 200. So I do ideally the cycle target is 2 to 5. So as long as it is trying over 184, we can see, it may try to touch or go as close to 200 as possible. But it is quite, overbought, and still there's a divergence. And let's say this 184 doesn't do much, or it goes above and goes close to 200 and then wants to come down, I would hope for it to come down to 153, at least touch that breakout and then see what happens. But from here, if it goes to close to 200 or somewhere around there, I would consider that the offset of the cycle is done, at least the lower offset. It has touched the magnetic field. It may not hit 2 to 5, but it has touched the magnetic field. And then the whole thing becomes what happens with this cycle. When does it want to reset for higher, or if it wants to puke from here like Palantir is doing, then how much can it go? So my first resting point is definitely 153, and this is still a very if I were betting, I wouldn't bet long on Nvidia, at least not from an investing purposes. But anything going above, like for Palantir, I would look for shorting opportunities. Like,
Okay.
yeah, see, this 197 was the cycle. It did 197 points less, so almost hit the cycle. And from there, it puked, and the monthly is 95 on the RSI. So I think I shorted at 188 and exited around 163 or so, though it went a little bit more below that. And now this high is 160. So as long as it's staying below that, it still has an opportunity to come down. And this is like LLY, ANF, SE, C Limited in a long ago, Tilray. All of these played this game, and the end result was not that great. I do hope that Palantir is a good company in terms of good product. So once it settles this curve, it still has a chance to, be a good stock in terms of stock price. But Nvidia also is behaving the same way, but it is far more controlled, I feel. They did manage it here, and since they managed it here, um, the upside may look not much, but it still can, do something good. Um,
Yeah.
if I play, I
Someone's
will play.
asking.
Sure.
Someone's asking in chat if your S&P completion target is still in the low 7,000s, possibly late this year, early next.
The cycle target is 7569. I don't think it is going 1,000 points till December, at least, not yet. I was hoping around 6241, for it to puke back, at least retest this area, come down to 5,800, 5,600, and get a clean move, and then go to 7,567. Maybe by next year it can get it done. Yes, but again, if they're not giving any rest this year, then they do get tired, and then you get 5% correction, 10% correction. Problem is, the higher you go, the more you come down, because this guy, then the story becomes about this guy, because so many gaps are there. So if it only targets the gaps, that itself is look like a bloodbath, because the memory has become so short that the moment it goes 20 points below on X, you will see tweets like, "Feuds are red, it's puking. Oh my God, it went 96 points up. It's okay to give back 50 points or 30 points, gracefully." That's how things should be. But people panic even at 2 points, 20 points. So the mindset is where, I think most hurt comes in, because if you don't normalize this at the right time, then coming back down is a big journey as well. So that's what we need to keep in mind, that the journeys, both sides are big. That's how we say, okay, V type of corrections, but the V is also inverted when it's doing the other way as
Do
well.
you, do you see any, what are your numbers for silver? Oh, go ahead to
Silvers.
crude if you want it.
Oh, yeah, basically, oh no, sorry, it went to Colgate. So they're not giving any break above 69 for oil. Definitely not above 78. That's still far away, but definitely not above 69, and that's where it is going. And now winter is coming, which means I don't know, more gas usage or something. Um, but
Heating oil.
yeah, but heating oil, yes, the widow thing, NG, natty. So, yeah, I haven't looked at that in a long time. So, I think we are just traveling in this channel, and 59 to 63, it kinds of likes it, and it goes back up and it gets thrown back from here. So, basically, we are just chopping. And one of the idea is also to keep the oil price down, dollar. They wanted, I think Trump wanted dollar high as well, or something like that. Interest rate down, economic good, inflation down. So I don't know how that all combination can work. Earlier it used to be a good relationship, that if inflation is up, then this needs to be down. If this is up, then so the whole math formula can work. But now it's all jumbled up, because we want to keep things up and down as per our wish versus how the economy should work actually. So, um, not sure how long they want to keep the oil down, but I think sooner or later this would want to go up and hit that 130, 130 point 0.5 back again. That is one thing which is pending. So probably maybe in a couple of years, when things are not that great globally, you know so far everything is under the lid, all the wars, all the global tensions, everything. But when they surface back again, this will again try back up. So this does looks like it's very crooked, but still kind of a weird
Lag.
inverse head and shoulders. This and this issue area definitely, um, 78, and then 81 or 85, 83, it couldn't go back up. So this zone has
Okay.
not been tested at all. I think hopefully next year or sometime then it may try to do that.
Okay. And why don't we wrap it with silver? Do you have any
Oh
upside
yeah, silver you
targets
asked.
this year?
So you do SI or SLV?
SI's fine.
Okay. Poor thing, 38. This is your 41, and your recent high was close to that, and this was 49. So right here is the thing, and one, two. This kind of looks like double bottomish.
Cup and handle.
Um, yeah, cup and handle. And then now, around 38, 41, it's trying to break out but not getting a break. I think the whole structure is same till 1 year. Yes. So probably I will, yeah, it's 30, 31, and 37.58. I guess as long as it's able to stay above this, 37.58, it'll have a chance to break out of 41. I think I
Okay.
had done a target for this 11, 11, from 11, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think 37 is a problem. So it has to go above 30, above 43. Above 43 in order to reset the cycle to go much higher towards probably 60, 65. So,
Okay. That
yes.
what's that critical about 43? Is that the
Uh,
red
so
line?
it is
Uh-oh.
resetting the cycle. So 37, it's its
Oh,
cycle target from a certain number from the low. So that's why it is hanging around that, and it's not able to decide, okay, when should I go or when should I make the next move. So once it does that, then your 43 becomes an important number. So for it to throw it off, okay, once it is crossed 43, then it is going to, in future anytime 60, 65, like that. So that's
okay.
how I think in terms of future targets. Like silver is a real product, real commodity, and a currency as well. So definitely you can safely say that that cycle may hit sometime. But stocks like, I don't know, some crazy stocks which come, they go become meme and all, they do cycle, all those cycle numbers, you can't even if it resets it to a higher price, it's not guaranteed that they will do that, because it's a meme stock and the product may not be as reliable in terms of the company. So that's still, you take it with a pinch of salt. Now Nvidia, Meta, Microsoft, these are companies, Google, so you can at least safer to say that once they've resetted a cycle, uh, good chance for them to do it in future likewise. So fundamentals come and play it there, based on what the actual product is. So
Yeah,
it's
you've
like
been
i'm
on.
i'm it's like I'm 80 years old, for example, and my horoscope says that, hey, you're going to become rich at 120. There is no guarantee I will live through 120, right? So
Yeah.
so that cycle becomes very iffy, versus I'm 25 and I say, hey, you will become rich at 40, and that's still doable, agreeable, because that's how life cycle works.
Okay. So Nargis has a website that you could check her out at nmstockcycles.com. There you go. So,
Yeah, that's
and
my
you could,
Twitter handle.
that's your future handle?
Twitter. Oh, sorry, now we are X. That thing, I always,
What, you have a handle NM Stock Cycles or your
my handle and
Nargis?
my website. Yes. My YouTube
Oh,
channel is also there, where I post some technical analysis, especially for earnings, bigger earnings like, Nvidia, Tesla, and the market direction. So that's there as well. And of course, X is there where I post most of my stuff, analysis still for people to see.
what do you teach as a mentor?
As a mentor, two things. Number one is discipline. Uh, Trading, you can say, okay, this level that will buy here, buy there, but then what do you do? When do you enter? Even if you enter, then when do you exit? That is the main thing about trading. Like, cap your loss at smaller and make sure to book your profits at certain things. And since I do options, I do advocate that take them out in ladders, take your profit in ladders, book some, roll out some, and then convert some. So that way you get the maximum. Like for example, UNH, we took it around 234, 240 at different pricing. And then when it hit 310 or so, I rolled out my calls. Now those calls are free. So I have now some room to play speculation, whether what it does above 300. So that way, uh, you know, in options, time is running against you. So, what are the different things you can do in order to adjust your trade so that you not only capture profit, you can still be in the trade?
Okay, Nargis. Well, wish you luck with this. Hope it grows like a mushroom and appreciate you being here. And I'll talk to you again in November.
Thank you so much, Dale. And guess what it is? You and I are meeting, so let's see if the market pukes in the next 2 to 3 days.
I'm thinking 65.20. I'll take a shot at it. So,
Yes, definitely. Yeah, 64, 60, definitely. If it is not holding that, or at least 64.88, I was looking at. If it is trying to stay below it, then it will try to push 64.60 down towards early 600s, 6400, sorry. So let's see if it can do that. It hasn't come down till, hasn't touched the 55 EMA in a long time. Once it crossed around what, May? So
yeah.
maybe we may get that as well.
All right. Well, thank you, my trading warrior sister. Good hunting the rest of this thin week and have a great fall trading season.
Thank you so much, Dale. Appreciate it. And good luck to you as well and the team. Always
Thank
pleasure
you.
talking with you guys.
All right. Thank you, Nargis.
Thank you.
Follow Nargis on X at Nargis with two R's.
Yes.
Narrgis 007. That's when she's working covertly for the Trump administration.
Oh my God. I'm definitely not getting paid.
Yeah, you're not. All right. Anyway,
Okay.
you're a secret agent. You're probably working for both. So you're a double agent, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Nargis. Great having a
Th-
date with you.
Thank you. Take care.
All right. Bye bye. So that's a
Bye.
wrap, everyone. You could join the team on the Morning Edge and check out the bias chart, hear what the guys are saying in about 14 minutes. Otherwise, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. And I will see everyone tomorrow for Turnaround Tuesday. Um, thank you, guys.
Hey traders, this is Blake Morrow with ForexAnalytix. Thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like these videos, share them, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the content that we provide here for free. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.